Welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Aria... Not Castlevania Aria Sorrow. Welcome back to the Castlevania Portrait of Ruined Blind. My name is Tails Firaga, and in the last episode, we got our asses kicked by a boss. But in today's episode, I think I've developed a strategy. And I developed the strategy using the most important fuel in the world. Some pork roast and some cooked potatoes. So let's see if the potato power is gonna do anything for me here. So the strategy I came up with is maybe I should, like this. Because Charlotte is immune to the debuff there. But if I start... does not take much damage from Charlotte in return. There we go. Nice. Good way to start the episode, by beating a boss that was beating us earlier. We drop in here. There's probably some more things to do. So in today's episode, I guess we're gonna finish up here in the Sandy Grave. Alright, Strength Glove, increase pushing power. Still need both of them for this. But now we can actually push that block that was blocking us earlier. Also realized that I need to get these map squares filled in. Thankfully, double jump is pretty high in this game. Okay, need to move a little bit more to the right there. There are a few map squares that I still need to fill out here too. There's actually this entire path that we didn't go to down here, which may or may not have had something cool for us to get. Oh, that was a big explosion. Was that the crossbow guy? That is the crossbow guy. See. It's not what I wanted. Had that from a previous attempt. Here we go, and there's still more to do on this path. This place is big. And again, it is a pyramid. I don't want to make it too easy for you to find all the treasure. Charm necklace. Oh, we've got 2 of those. Do we have one for each of us? We do. I'm gonna give you that. So it almost looks like Mind is magic defense in this game rather than like magic damage. Glamorous Pumps lowers our defense, intelligence of mind, but increases our luck. And I'm not too worried about it. We've got the Royal Sandals, they're pretty good. Alright, that's the end of this path. So we could have gone down here for some equipment, but not too much in the grand scheme of things. And we've actually got the power to fight those ghosts now. We've got a strong weapon for them. So long spear's doing 14. Look at you trying to do all those trick shots with your crossbow there. Hunting womp rats with your T16. Probably got that entirely wrong there. It's been a while since I watched Star Wars. Here we're talking about Star Wars at work a few days ago. Just because my crew lead didn't ask if I've ever seen any of the movies or what I thought about the movies. I generally like them. I'm a bit more positive on Part 8 than a lot of nerds are. Part 8, as if it's JoJo's. Oh, hang on. Well, it could be JoJo's. Star Wars is ridiculous enough. I want to get that map square. Alright. I'm gonna leave that map square for now, but it is gonna bother me. Ooh, big level ups. Maybe now, with the power of the level up, we can actually get that map square. No. Unless we can level up our jump height. That's not really a thing you can do. Almost getting acclimated to life inside the pyramid here. Just got up to the save point to heal. There's a few map squares down there, but I think it's all just rooms that we've already been to. We're probably gonna get like some kind of flight power later on. Either that or I have to approach this from the other side, but it looks like it's blocked off, yeah. Alright, fair enough. Or Pharaoh enough. You guys saw what I did there. Stab, stab. Stabby, stabby. Pretty effective at killing mummies now. Which means in the next area we're gonna get some kind of powerful enemy that's gonna absolutely destroy us. But now that we have that strength glove, should be able to do a little bit of pushing around here. We're killing Persephone's in 2 hits now. Oop. I don't know if I can turn around for him. It's definitely the spear that's doing more damage. A lot of the enemies have voice lines, but you just couldn't really do much of on the Game Boy Advance either. Not that you didn't have it happen, but all the stuff in Aria was also just all in Japanese. Oh, you're a great armor, aren't you? Yep, you are. Probably don't want to have to deal with you yet, but we might be able to with Ice Needles? We can space ourselves out properly. Yeah, there we go. So not so bad in this game. Ooh, you even like start climbing on the walls and everything. Oh, is that a pair of cool sunglasses? Please tell me. Goggles. Goggles are lower defense, or increased defense actually, but lower strength. It's honestly not by that much. Oh right, we got this too. Don't increase my defense by a bit, but I'll do that. Time there is just 10 coins, alright. 10 gold, although we've got a lot of gold from being in that pyramid now. There we go. I guess since they fight pretty much the same as they do in Aria, just bigger. So I don't worry that much about them. It really just more seems like the bosses are what's mind boost. Okay, so that's probably just boost your mind to take less magic damage. Oh, there was a crack in the floor there that I didn't see coming. Okay, so there are specific panels out there that do have cracks that will form if you take too long on them. Oop. At least we're only taking like 1 damage from most things now. The Skelerangs in 2 hits. Stab, stab. Well, of course, we could also just kill them with ice needles. That does eat through MP, and what doesn't eat through MP is just stabbing them. Here is a warp room. We go to the entrance here. And check out what's in the shop, actually. Oop, get closer. For you today. Alright, so we've still got those 2 to do. Let's see you enter this command. Half circle back, forward, and Y. Go and come back when you've been cursed. Alright. Oh, I see. What will it be today? Excellent. Quite a display. Spinning art learned. Alright, so you can do a weird roll with a half circle back forward input. And it is weird on this D-pad, but probably was also weird on the DS one, to be fair. I also just have the sloppiest inputs in the West, to be fair. It's really weird because I'm in the East. Alright. What can we get? Could get a hat that ups our defense a bit. None of these are particularly super noteworthy right now. Could get another spell? Could see how Rock Riot works? And it's letting us buy another Shuriken, but we already have Shuriken. Alright, well let's see Rock Riot. Dump rocks onto your enemy. Alright, alright. Let's see that maybe being a little bit useful. And do I remember where that stone was we needed to push? Was it above us here? Well, there is something we can probably double jump up to now. Maybe not double jump, but with the power of the triple jump, we can just barely make it. Hillguard! I need to kill 10 of you. There's a Lilith. And a Laurel Brooch. I know why it's pronounced brooch when it doesn't have an A in it. Valuable antique brooch. Not really that helpful right now. Just a sec. So I kill you 10 times. Should be from one of the missions. Let's see if there's another place with more of them. Like maybe here might be a good place. Oh, I saw the explosion. There's a crossbow armor down there. There's something we can push together. There we go. Jonathan just didn't design... Just felt like he didn't want to push today. Nebula. It's another whip. Chain that binds and destroys evil. Ooh. Has long reach. How powerful is it compared to the long spear? Much less powerful, but it does have long reach. Might stick with the long spear though. It just does good damage, honestly. And they have double jumping. It won't be too much of an issue to get around them. Let's go down and see. Ah, you're not a crossbow armor. You're a spittlebone. Oh, and a bunch of you. Alright. Yeah, there's another great armor here, an invisible man. Try to get down here below him. If I can turn the right way. Jumping knee strike inspired by legendary martial artists. It's golden. Oh, we effectively just have a tiger knee now. Probably good, but I'm gonna stick with a shuriken just for the range. Deep head on this thing is maybe doing me a little bit of a concern. Like, it feels comfortable. It felt alright when I was playing plus R. And I did want to get a controller that wasn't just the Joy-Cons. But I don't know. Maybe if my old 8-bit dos worked, then that would be cool. But they don't on the Switch 2, they're for the Switch 1. For some reason, the Switch 2 is very particular about what controllers work and don't work on it. I could just play this on my Switch 1, to be fair. Ma'am, turn around. Thank you. Dude, don't turn around. Iron plate. Maybe a little bit better than the Colossus? No. It's in fact worse. So from getting rare drops, I was able to... Well, maybe they're not that rare. I don't know the drop rates of everything. There's a big fist down there. But I feel like the jump to get down there might be a little awkward. I'll try. Get up here. Oh, yeah, we're not going to be able to get that just yet. Well, unless I'm talking myself into it now. Perhaps. Yeah, there we go. Whip knuckles. Probably going to be weaker than our spear. It's probably going to be right now in the bottom, too. Oh no, that's the bullet punch. Whip knuckles. Whip snap punches. Ooh, you've got like wiggly arms. Interesting. Now, oh, I remember these guys. A lot of the enemies feel like they're using the same sprites as they do in Symphony, too. There's a warp room. This almost feels like where I need to go, but at the same time feels like something optional. Charlotte, you can withdraw for now. I don't know how much you can withdraw. There's the third portrait we need to go to. Which probably means that somewhere here is, yeah, save point. Ooh. There we go, there's a sneeze to cut out. Alright. We're in a circus here, I guess. Nation of Fools. Oh, the names for these places. So I'm assuming, since it's a video game, right is the way we need to go. Okay. So it's all a big circus here, huh? Which means we're probably gonna fight evil clowns. It's not something you can stand on. Oh, but there's a path up there. Is that a platform I can use, or... maybe, maybe not? Maybe it is. We've got some killer clowns. Not from outer space, but they are from Dracula's castle. And 2 of them dead. Interesting theming for an area here. Oh, I think I remember this, actually. I think I remember this from when I was watching Dan play it, because I think it turns upside down at some point. Where it's kind of like the inverted castle. There's a lot of rooms we can go to, though. Hey, I've seen you harpies before. You're the ones from Aria. Maybe a little bit higher res. It is very interesting that this Castlevania game has so many different, like, set pieces and stuff. Because normally in the Castlevania games, you spend so much time in just Dracula's castle. And while Dracula's castle does have, like, variety to it, obviously,
I see you. I see you.
there is still something to be said for, like, the visual variety of... Interesting shot there. The visual variety of this. Can these be hurt? They can't. They can go up there, it looks like. We got a hamburger from a clown! Greasy little burger. God, I wish a woman would come and call me that. Never mind. Alright. Dancer's blouse. Lower mind, but better luck and defense. We're not taking much in the way of magic damage. Watch me be wrong about what the stats do. So let's equip it. Interesting little setup we got here. Turn around. Turn around, Bright Eyes. And Javelin. Okay, so we got another one of those. If we look at the Headhunter's soul, like an Aria, if you can make use of that. We are sideways, though, now. So yeah, this must be the area that turns, like, upside down at some point. Because I remember seeing that when I was watching a little bit of Dan play this game. Of course, I guess it means it's not truly a blind playthrough, but... And again, I have such bad memory at times. Ooh. Slime is trying to bounce all over the place. Alright, we got a save point. And it looks like the next way is upward. Yeah, we can get there. Oh, hang on. Bit disoriented with the screen transitions. Wait for the Spittlebone to come over here. Okay, or he just leaves. This really is a disorienting place, though. It's hard to tell what's, like, where you need to go. But it's really creative, on the other hand. Like, it's almost like Super Castlevania Galaxy here. Honestly, I think the concept of taking a stage and flipping it around is really cool. I used to try to do stages like that in Mario Maker. Looks like a drop down here. You can see what's down here, at least. Are these just pass-through They're just pass-through platforms. Down here is an MP max up. Nice. Useful, since we've been using spells a fair deal, and the dual crash is a fair deal. Alright, cool little combo there. Like getting hit by that a lot. How's it gonna turn this time? Into the cellar yet again. Getting good use out of our double jumps here. Anything here? We can just skip this. Well, I was gonna say we can skip that blade. Can't tell if there's anything down there. I think it might just be that enemy. Giving you a normal path and an easy path. Right, all of our rocks miss. Something I can not pass through. Now is when it's gonna start turning upside down, okay. It's a really neat area. We haven't encountered anything that's like huge like in the frickin' pyramid though. Oh, and I can't pass through that. Spiked boots. Boots that deal extra damage when kicking. Because they might be good if I try to use the slide as an attack. Get back up here. So I'm gonna clear out a few of the map squares. Yeah, they're all upside down now. They're all trying to stab me. Ooh, and that looks like something we can do later. So we need the ability to become... Looks almost like we need the ability to just become smaller. Either that or do like an air slide, like Mega Man 5 air sliding. Volcano! Summon an erupting volcano. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that definitely is that. Consumed a lot of MP. You save point? You aren't. You definitely aren't. I feel like this almost might just be spiraling inward. If I remember correctly, this might just be spiraling inwards to fight whatever boss is at the center. We're getting to a lot of the rooms we've seen before. At least sorta seen some of the setups before. Bunch of upside down flea men, huh? Alright. Already annoying enough when you're right side up. Rotten durian. Smell-wise, you can't tell the difference. I have no idea if durian is good or not, but I know the smell is awful. Maybe not as rotten as, like, surstrumming, but... There we go. Defeat the clown. Oop. I don't need no cheeseburgers. You got cheeseburgers in your gloves there, Jonathan? Nope. You got a lot of damage you're taking there, Jonathan. Good for you. Corn soup. Alright, good if you like soup, I guess. I'm not too big a fan of it, but... I mean, I like ramen, and ramen's a soup. This is a noodle soup. But I don't know, I'm generally not too big a fan of soups, most of the time. I don't know what it is about it. Just not a soup person. Some might say no soup for you, I'm gonna say no soup for me. Very few of the enemies have been, like, inflicting status ailments, though. Because normally those slimes would be all too happy to poison you in Aria. Which I'm gonna keep comparing this game to Aria, just because that's the one I played the most recently, actually. Hang on, there's someone over here? No, it's alright. It's just the cage. We're coming out of it, but we're doing just fine. Moon brooch. Probably not for you, yeah. Moon brooch is... less constitution, better luck than the crystal necklet. And a lower defense compared to the diamond brooch. I'll do that. Another save point. We haven't really gotten too much in the way of warp rooms, though, is the big thing. I'll have to start spiraling our way inside. Avoid you. Oh, you're doing a real good goalkeeper job there. I passed through that. Why did I pass through that? It's a mystery for the ages. There we go. Oh, this actually looks like a way that I need to go. Very interesting area here with all the destruction. Flying armor! Ooh. Maybe I'll get the ability to glide if I get to your soul. Take 3 hits from the spear. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, we're really getting to something that looks like some deep devastation here. Like, it's not even buildings anymore, it's just floating chunks. If I was gonna hide a save point somewhere, spaghetti! And I hope she made lots of it. More, oh, pasta carbonara, ooh. Ooh, I do like me some carbonara. Oh, I don't like guillotines, though. It's not when they're aimed at me. Ah, and here's where the entrance was. Okay. So we could have gotten up here real easily, actually. I have a feeling things aren't going to work out quite like that. Do a series of tricky jumps. Duck under you. Nope. I almost don't want to go into the center there just because it looks like that's gonna have a boss. Is that a Medusa? That was a Medusa head. Mother of fuck. Okay, so we'd have to drop down into there. It's gonna lead us to another path. I don't know if these fires are magic damage or anything. If they are, then switching to Charlotte. Yeah, they're magic damage. Alright. We're back here in this room. I think I might want to go save. This was not the way to the save. Oh boy. Okay, it's them making that sound. It's not the music. It's that they just add to the music by dying. It's down here, actually. Not much. Ooh, actually. An HP max up. Nice. And that fully healed us, too. So, I'm thinking what we need to do is get to the top. Well, should probably save, because I know me. If you're anything like me, and I know I am, you probably run into stupoid things all the damn time. Hate having to go through vertical screen transitions like that. It's always disorienting. Now that I know they're making the silly sound, it might be up to me to kill them. Oh, this was not the way I needed to go. Oops, I need to go up. You needed uppies. Well, thankfully this room isn't too hard to navigate if you just approach it from the right side. I fell through the platform. Okay. Yikes, you really don't get much room on that platform, huh? Alright, alright. See the obnoxious game you're playing here, nation of fools. It's not necessarily that I'm not having fun or anything, it's just I'm kind of in concentrated worry mode. Because I know that whatever boss fight we're coming up to is probably going to kick my ass. A lot of rooms we've already been through, so I guess I don't really need to show them. It's for the full experience. And getting some experience. Yeah, there was nothing on that alternate path. Right, we already got the item from here. This is where it turns upside down. I still think this is a really neat idea for a level. It's the fact that the level is constantly twisting and turning. Imagine if it did it, like, actively. Like, you actively had to worry about it, like, rotating every few seconds. That'd be cool, but it would also be a pain in the neck. I think actually the Super Nintendo Castlevania did that. I haven't played Castlevania 4, but I do remember some things about, like, watching a playthrough of it. And I think it might have had a level where you, like, rotated around. Not that it rotated every few seconds, but it rotated at, like, specific points, and you had to hang to an anchor point with your whip. Over here, and this probably just loops. Yeah, loops back around to. Oh no, it actually doesn't loop back around to where the max MP up. It loop back around to where the frickin' warp point is. Perhaps this might be a checkpoint? No, or a save point, rather? No, it isn't. But it does have some clowns. And nothing in here. Actually, not true, because we can jump up there, but we already got what's up there. And there's still that other corner of the map we haven't even touched yet. Definitely kind of appreciate the non-linearity of this. Speaking of non-linearity, I've actually been going and playing Romancing Saga Minstrel Song. Taking a little bit of a break from it, but is a good game. But it definitely is a game that, like, you want a guide for, because it is very non-linear and it doesn't convey much to the player at all. Hey! Use your weapon's critical move with double tap forward and Y. Double tap forward and Y. Like, the roll's coming out. Does it specifically cost meter? Can I only do it at full meter? Is that what they're telling me? Yep, there's a boss there. And our other warp room. Alright. You got me curious. You got me searching for my Burt's Bees. What boss is gonna be beyond that door? I almost want to say I remember it being Legion? Find out. There's a gear. Just simply this pickup is the boss. It's a cog. It's Legion! Big old PlayStation resolution Legion. You've got a lot of things to you, don't you? See if we can kill you with some of these rocks. Oh, if you fight like PlayStation Legion, though, then I don't actually remember how to fight you. It's been a while since I played Symphony. But this is definitely looking like the one that... Oh my god, that's a lot of duders. That is a lot of duders. That is a massive amount of duders. So much duders. I think I might just remap, swap to the R button, actually? Because I keep hitting it on accident. Oh yeah, you're definitely shooting laser beams. But if I do that... actually, you know what? Holy Lightning will deal a bit of damage. Or I can even keep Charlotte out for doing some damage. Ooh. Big ol' laser blast. Ooh, bigger laser blasts. It's bigger because it hit me. Oh my god, he's doing such a good job of guarding that ledge. Coach will be proud. Get back up here. Perhaps we can drop rocks from here? Alright, that's 7 sections down. Oop. Maybe playing as Charlotte is a better deal since those lasers, I think, do magic damage. Oop. Oh, See how this is now? I don't have any MP. I should probably use an MP item. Use a high tonic. Yeah, that does restore a lot of MP. And Holy Lightning. Let's try to maneuver around a little bit. Do another Holy Lightning. Alright, you're not so bad now that I know how to deal with you. Except that's the wrong thing for that. Swap back to the Ice Needle. Oh. Dodge the fire. I'm gonna curve the other way. Do another Ice Needle. Alright, it seems like you're just going about like the same pattern and whatnot. I'll stay over here because it's safer. I don't really have an upward angled attack though. If I had like the throwing axe or something, that would be really sick, but I don't know where that would be. Probably an item from the shop. Eventually, at some point, either that or it's something the wind gives you. Like, this doesn't seem like a super hard boss, to be fair. It's just taken a while, because I don't really have an effective way to really hit them. Doing the spiral, the Heat Gemblem stuff from 04. Let's do another Charged Ice Needles. Well, let's not get too cocky with our jumps. We can still screw this up. Use another regular potion. Alright, turn, turn, turn. There we go. Nice and simple. Just ignore the items I had to use. Nice and simple. Alright, that was a fun fight. And that only took me one try, but then again, it's very similar to things that I've already fought in other games, so... Like, Astarte and Dullahan were tripping me up because I just had no experience against them. But you throw something like that at me, which means boss number 6 is gonna kick my ass. Alright, that would actually be the only real way that we can go, because we didn't activate any other warp points. Well, I guess we're gonna finish completing this map. We already went there. Ice Needle's really good for taking out flea men. And I'll do a second one. Don't think I won't, because I will. So all we really gotta do is just drop down the rest of this side here and explore all the rooms we hadn't. Should probably use Rock Ride on you. It drops down. I don't know why you're not launching any attacks at me, because I saw you have, like, homing cards. Ooh, both those hits did a lot of damage for an enemy we've already fought several times. So I guess I know what that charged fireball does. It hurts. Makes a lot of sense. It's a charged up fireball. I'll just drop down here and ignore those spear guys. Spittlebone, easy to kill. And let's go left from here, actually. Didn't go left from here before. Nice place to drop down. And this is where the other save point was. So it should be pretty easy to get back to the start of the map. And if we find another warp point there, that would be cool. I'm not gonna count my chickens before they've hatched. There we go. Rocks do good damage. Why are you here? Well, I know why you're here, because you're the goalkeeper. But I thought you would be keeping the goal for here. I guess you kind of are. Battle Jacket. It's still not as good as what we have here. I mean, it's resistant to slashing. Guess we do have to keep our resistances in account, but I don't know. I think our current defense is quite good. I'm gonna swap to Charlotte for this. Just so that in case we get hit, we don't take as much damage like that. Jump up you. Dodge your bullet. I ain't gonna get JFK'd here. As much as some people probably hope I would. Grenade explodes 1 second after the pin is pulled. Fire attribute. Alright, it's a grenade. It definitely is that. Might be good against enemies weak to fire. Hang on, let's get this map square. There we go. Let's not play. Well, I'm already doing a let's play, actually. Doing a couple of them. Alright, the Armor Knight seems to be resistant to fire. Not resistant to stabbing. In fact, stabbing is quite good against you. Either that or just the grenade sucks shit. Which I could also believe. I'll switch back to the shuriken. Jump up here, see if there's anything up here. There isn't. And that leads us all the way back to where we started. I can't tell. Is that a little room over there? Hang on, I need to do some investigation. I think I see a door we never went through. But I can't tell for sure. There's actually 2 ways we haven't gone. Okay, there was a warp that I just could have activated earlier. But didn't. Go past Legion's room. Past these annoying rooms. Down here, yeah, we never went to the right here. And it's another save point. Alright. Should be pretty much everything in this area now. A couple map squares we could clear out, but not too worried about that. I am worried about going the wrong way, though. Whoops. Let's get out of here and get back to Dracula's castle, and then I'll probably end the episode off. This was honestly a really neat area. The fact that the entire place is just circling around. Alright, back to Drax's shack. And is it time to do anything else? I opened this episode in an awkward place because I went to go eat dinner. And during that dinner I had the epiphany of using Charlotte in the Astarte fight. Honestly, you just went that way just to get more hill guards. But let's go and visit Wind, see if we have any new chapters for, or any new challenges for us to learn. I think I accidentally flicked the right stick on accident.
You're back.
Okay, Art of the Zephyr. Perform the spinning art in front of me 3 times in a row. Statue's tear buried beneath the rubble and bring it here.
This is your training. I'm counting on you.
Alright. There we go. Easy peasy.
Well done.
Let's get a new skill, Rocket Slash. What are you? Dash at the enemy and perform a lightning quick slash. Interesting. Can't use it in midair. Otherwise it would be a cool air dash. But I'll keep that in mind. 2 more potions ought to do. Having 3 of them seems to be good. Pearl Ring wouldn't actually do much for either of our characters here. Holy Mantle would be good for Jonathan, but it's expensive. And we don't have any new skills to learn.
Thank you.
Oh, I'll worry about you later. I'll go back to the shuriken. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Talk to your partner. If something's troubling you, it's important that we talk. I can handle things myself. I prefer it that way. Let's just both do our best. And attack enemies with physical or magical attacks. When an enemy takes damage and flashes blue, it means the attack had little effect. That's good to know. So matching the right attack to the right enemy is key to success. So I got a lot of hints here. An abnormal status penalty doesn't seem to affect your partner. Oh, so by switching players, you can let the unharmed one take up the slack. Very good things to know, actually. Fighting as a pair is reassuring, but some attacks just can't be avoided. If that ever happens, you need to be brave enough to fight alone. Okay, got it. Unavoidable attacks, though, yeesh. That's something I'm really interested in. Alright, so let's think things through. We've still got a bunch of places to the right we haven't gone to. So I'll probably do that in the next episode? Oh, and since we got double jumping powers, we've also got some new places to get to and other places that we've been to. There's a lot for us to unravel, but I mean, that's just kind of part of the charm of the Castlevania games. Yeah, I'll end the episode off here, alright. So, in the next episode, we're probably going to be exploring the east of the castle a little bit more, and maybe cleaning up some of the map squares we didn't have previously. And I'll see you guys later. This is Tales from Braga signing out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.